Here at Mimi's Kitchen, we're having the breakfast buffet. Eggs, bacon, and sausage, and so much more. So right here. Tell you what, this is really good. Well, folks, we're here at Mimi's Kitchen for another version, or another episode, I should say, of the Backroads channel. And this time we're back because we have some new features, don't we, Claudette?
We do.
And let's introduce you first, okay? We have...
My name is Moon. Everybody calls me Moon.
Yep. And this is Claudette. And tell us about some of the new features you got right here for us.
Several of the new things that we've got going on is we are doing take and bake meals. We put up a menu every week of what options are available, just to make life a little easier for busy parents or people that don't want to cook for just one or two, and have something easy to take and make.
Give us some ideas of what you're making, just some examples of it.
Well, some of the examples that people are picking up today is chicken tortellini soup, egg roll in a bowl, which comes with rice, orange chicken, which comes with rice, beef stroganoff, which comes with mashed potatoes, and we always put a breakfast item in there, so today's was cinnamon rolls.
You harmonized on that. I thought that was pretty good.
Yes.
Couldn't get that any better. So, and this changes, is it weekly or daily?
Weekly.
Weekly, okay.
Yeah, right.
And now you're offering a breakfast buffet
On
Yes.
Tuesdays.
on Tuesday, which we already had, which is fantastic. Now, does that change? Does that just...
It stays with the basics, eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, but then there's always another option of a cinnamon roll, a pancake, scones,
Biscuits and gravy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
And
So why just on Tuesday?
CJ's that does the hot breakfast is closed on Tuesday, and we've had a lot of requests for it, but because we're so busy with everything else, we've limited it just to Tuesday, just to fill in that gap, give people an option, but it's not something that we can man
Every
daily.
day. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that going to be a possibility, though, eventually, you think, if it turns?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a lot of work, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
a lot of work.
We haven't thought that far ahead, but
Okay.
but likely we'll keep Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, tell us, Moon, on some of the stuff that you've made. Now, we had your orange chicken, and the honey mustard chicken.
Yes.
That was excellent, by the
Yes.
way.
Well, so one of the things that I've brought in here is my chaffles, and so chaffles are a low carb, gluten-free, sugar-free bread substitute. So I make different flavors. So you have savory and sweet ones, and the savory ones can be made as a sandwich right here in the shop, or you can purchase them to take them home. Like right now I have white cheddar with everything seasoning, and I have jack and dill. And then if you're looking for something sweet, say you're diabetic like myself, we are also featuring sugar-free cheesecakes now, so that's amazing. But I also have chaffles that are sweet, so I have a vanilla cake flavor right now, and a tiramisu.
So people that have no idea what a chaffle is, explain what that is, actually.
So it looks like a waffle, right? I make it in a waffle iron, but I'm using ingredients that are safe for people that have gluten allergies or, can't have sugars. So I'm using things like almond flour and coconut flour and eggs and cheeses, and they're just like a little piece of a waffle, and you can build your sandwich on it or put whatever topping you want on it if you're having a sweet one like cream cheese, or have it with your coffee and dip it. There's
Sure.
Dip it in chocolate.
Yes, I have also done chocolate
And you've dipped
dip.
them in chocolate.
I have.
Anything tastes better in chocolate, right?
That's true. That's very true.
Say, now, just when you added this and stuff, now do you change those flavors all the time?
I do, usually weekly if I don't have a stock. So it depends. Recently, we've been doing it about every 2 weeks, I would say.
Okay.
But I've been able to cycle through some new flavors.
So that's something that's really starting to go over.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I've heard of chaffles. I just never knew exactly how they were made.
Yes.
And they're taking off.
Well, yes, I actually had a pretty good clientele before I came here because I used to make them before I was working here and brought them in.
Yeah.
So it's definitely taken off with the public is seeing it and being able to order just a sandwich on the fly that's gluten free for people. So.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to be diabetic to try it.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yes.
So that leaves me and Mark out of the question. But other than that, I mean, you're still doing your basic cinnamon rolls and you're doing your other sweet goods too on top of everything else.
We've gotten so busy that I've turned the cooking over to Moon, and she has a great palate. Handing that over has given us the opportunity to try different things, to expand the menu a little bit, have a few more. We usually have 2 specials every day now instead of just the one. And I'm just dealing with the baking.
Okay.
And it's keeping us going pretty busy. So.
And that's flowing right along.
Yes. So, like she said, we've added the sugar-free cheesecake. We've done a gluten-free cheesecake. We're doing some different charcuterie things and parfaits and so just a larger variety of different options for people.
And that really does, the variety spreads it out amongst the public too.
Yes.
So you're hitting every palate there.
Yes.
Across that. Like for example, like you change up your menu weekly on your stuff, right? Like your cheesecake. Now, will you stick with one every day for this week, or will that change up?
No, it changes. Every time I make a cheesecake, it's a different flavor, unless somebody specifically requested something. And so
maybe a cherry cheesecake.
Yes.
I mean, we'll put one in, and sometimes it sells out that day, and sometimes it's there for 2 or 3 days before it sells out. So it just depends on what I've made and what's in the case. We've got a lemon in the oven and a papaya. Papaya.
Wow.
So it's one of those fruits that most people don't think about, but it's a great fruit.
Exactly.
So something different to try.
Well, and does when the customers come in, do they ever request certain things?
Yes.
They do?
Yep.
Chocolate chip cookies has been a popular one lately, and we've made sure to have some of those on hand.
Yeah, I can attest to that. That was very good.
That's one of the things I emphasize when people come in. If there's something that you would like that you don't see, that you haven't seen, let us know, and we will, we'll talk about it and see if it's going to work. Yeah. We try to get,
So you're very open to the public when it comes to that.
Oh, absolutely. We want to know what they want to eat and what they like, and
So, Mark, you want some hot sauce cheesecake or something like that?
Yeah, do you have any cheesecake you make with the Carolina Reaper? I'd love some of that.
We're going to have to make one just for you now. We'll call it the chicken wing cheesecake
it's
with
okay.
the Carolina Reaper.
I appreciate the sentiment behind it, but I won't put you to all that trouble.
Maybe we'll start with just a jalapeno.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
That's bad enough.
That dairy will balance out that heat and kind of,
Well, and
the dairy only balances out so much heat. Some of these things get so hot.
That's true.
I mean, I've tried just a jalapeno pepper, a piece of it by itself. I didn't know that's what I was getting at the time. I thought it was just a bell pepper, green pepper.
I noticed you've added to your gift lines in the back too. You've added some newer stuff too.
Oh, possibly. I don't remember when we got everything in. So we are carrying Pickle Creek, which is out of Fairfield.
Right.
They do the vinegars, the oils, the soaps. We have chapsticks. We have balms and deodorants. We have honey that's local here in Bloomfield, the Fox Creek. The pasta is made in Marion, Iowa.
Marion, Iowa.
And it's a wonderful pasta. I like just the flavored pasta, and the flavor does not boil out of it. It still holds the flavor. And so then I just put a little olive oil and throw in some chicken with it, and there's dinner.
Wow.
But they have meal kits, they have soup kits, and pasta salad kits. And so, we have some great products here.
That's wonderful. And like you said, it's flavored. Mm-hmm. See, I've never heard of flavored pasta.
Oh,
before.
It's really good.
It's amazing. Yeah.
So you don't have to add a lot of stuff to it. You just cook it and put a little olive oil.
Which is great for people coming home from work or school or whatever. You need a good, quick meal.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of supper, we are doing once a month pop-up dinners.
The whole purpose is we want to expand people's palates, not not destroy their
Not-
palates.
Thank you, Claudette. I like that. Yes. It's a great way of putting it.
Well, for him, that would be okay.
What?
Make a special one for him. But
Hold on a minute.
now, when they do this, they have to make reservations,
Yes.
right? Okay. What's your phone number so that if they do call this in, what is your phone number? for
It
that?
is 641-664-1705.
Okay. And they can get a hold of you and make reservations. Now, how soon in advance do they have to let you know?
Usually the weekend before, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah, you have up until that week before.
Okay, so
Yep.
that gives you an idea of how many you're preparing for.
Correct. And I do have limited spots because I'm only one person and I'm
Right.
doing the cooking. So I've been maxing it at 20 people per dinner. So
That's good to know.
yes.
Yes, because that makes a big difference. Because that way you know how many you're cooking for.
Right. Exactly.
Give us an idea of what menu, like just something.
So for Valentine's Day, we did, I had stuffed pears, I had potato rosettes, we did a mixed green salad with mixed berries and a homemade dressing. I did a lemon parmesan pasta with garlic chicken for the main entree, and then for dessert, I found a recipe, and Claudette, bless her heart, she entertains all of my crazy ideas, and I found these things called oob mochi brownies, and they were literally purple brownies, but the oob is a extract that I had found a lot of people using in baking lately, and it's like a purple yam essentially, and so they were like spongy purple brownies, and then I also did a chocolate covered strawberry with it. So it was like a 6-course
You're
dinner.
drooling, Mark.
That's a big difference from opening a box of Betty Crocker brownies and putting it together.
Right, and they were so good. They were really good. So, and
But
so,
that's what we want to do on these nights is have people try different things.
Yes.
And you know,
and it's not excessive. So like, there's a lot there, but you only got like one potato rosette or one half of a pear. You know, that way you have room to try all the things, and it's not like overload of food and you need boxes to take home. It's just to come and have a nice meal and then go home.
Well,
That's good.
it's nice to let people know that all that cuisine is out there because, I mean, how else do you know?
Yes.
A lot of people are meat and potatoes, you know, in this section of the country.
Yes,
We can
definitely.
fix our roast and chicken and ham and spam and
Yes.
potatoes and mac and cheese and, you know, all the staples. There's so many really good dishes that people just don't even know
Yes.
about, let alone know how to fix.
Well, and the variety too
Yes.
is what you have, and that makes a big difference.
and that's what we're trying to do is get that variety out there. Let people try something different and see if they like it, you know.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Because
and
I'm a bit of a different duck, so I like building some crazy menus like that. And
If
But you
people
never
wanted
know
to,
if-
would you pass along a recipe to somebody if they wanted to, hey, this is really, really good. How do I make this at home?
certain things, absolutely. Certain things, no way.
secret stays with her.
I get that.
Well, some things, Moon is like myself, some things that we've worked on and we've created,
Right.
you know, and we're going to keep that. But things that we've just done research online and found, we don't have a problem sharing that because it's online. Everybody can find it.
Correct.
Okay.
So,
We've been pretty crazy. Yesterday, I cooked up 60 servings of our to-go meals.
60 serves.
60 servings. So,
Yes.
Wow.
it was a 10-hour day for the two of us yesterday.
right.
Wow,
I
that's
know.
pretty good.
Yeah, we're
We
not
do.
complaining.
No.
It was just a
But
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
we've been busy, so
And you get those orders ahead of time.
yes.
Yes.
Good. And that's nice to know that you have something hometown that's made right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of these order by mail and they come in the mail.
Well, and there's no preservatives in it. You know, it's fully cooked, it's ready to go, but there's no preservatives. You know what's been in it. So
We are literally cooking from scratch in this
Yeah.
kitchen.
And
so
that makes a big difference.
it does.
So don't tell me all this stuff is actually healthy for you.
I'm not going to tell you that, but it's going to taste really good and it's better than things you would find on the store shelf.
yes,
For sure.
absolutely.
You know, and it's cooked with love as
I
well.
bet most of the ingredients you use, we could probably pronounce the name of it.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's what's made Moon such a great
No,
fit
not
here is
yet.
because I have
Not
that
yet.
same philosophy of from scratch, home cooked, you know, a better for you, better flavor,
Right.
better texture, and she's of the same philosophy. So it's been
drinking milk?
perfect. And we get in the kitchen back there and I'm baking and she's cooking and I'm like,
drink.
well, hey, have you thought about this? And she'll throw one back at me and we get ideas going and it's fun to,
Yes.
to work with someone like that.
And that really adds that touch.
Yes.
It really does.
Yes.
You know, you've been seeing the popular rise of these order fresh meals and stuff like that, but you don't know who's making it.
Yeah.
And you don't know exactly all that's in it.
Because if they have to be shipped, there's preservatives in it.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sorry, that just doesn't, you know. But this is amazing.
Yeah.
That's great to know. And for all the people out in YouTube land, they need to come visit you.
Right?
Yes.
And
Please do.
What is your hours of operations here?
So Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's 7:30 to 5. Wednesday and Saturday, it's 7:30 to 2.
7, okay.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, Saturday's only 8 to 2.
8 to 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, that would be great to know. And have people come. And we need to have people come here
We
Right,
do.
and
right.
try it.
I was thinking I need to get a map put up on the wall that they could put little pins in where they're from. And
Yes,
Yes.
that would be good.
kind of track where our people are coming from. That would be fun to see people all over.
Well, thank
Yes.
you. And we really appreciate coming back in here and revisiting you
Well, thank
again.
you.
And you guys have done wonderful.
Yes.
Thank
done-
you.
Thank you for coming.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's it, folks. We've been here at Mimi's Kitchen, and let me tell you, it was an exciting adventure that we experienced here, Mark and I, and we got to talk to Moon and Claudette. And let me tell you something: if you never get a chance, or ever get a chance to come do this, you need to come here and try it. You'll be amazed at what you find, and it changes all the time. That's right here at Mimi's Kitchen in Bloomfield, Iowa. Again, thank you so much for them and what they invited us here and reliving some of this. And the breakfast was phenomenal, I might say. So, again, we're going to head down the road. And like we always say here at the Backroads channel, your back roads to adventure. So take care.